my lane fast, call it high speed. I've been working hard, yeah, I've been working nightly. If you think you'll win, ha, not fucking likely. I be taking shots, yeah, cold-blooded, icy. Watching numbers grow is what I call sightseeing. In the front row, run it up when they hype me. The following grows, they know how to ignite me. Call me CEO, I've been running shit right, see. And I ain't playing games, I create my own lane, making pleasure out of pain, turning losses into gains, I'm the boss, I'm making change. I've been rocking this exchange, popping off and risking things, gonna make a fucking name. I just wanna be famous, but I don't want that cheap fame. No, I'm not that vain, I just wanna be greatness. 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 Ain't no motherfucker in this world can do it like me. Open up your eyes and insert a little rising. You don't have to love me, you don't have to like me. Got enough love in myself and my psyche. You should have the same in your brain nightly. If you wanna taste bitch, you can fucking try me. If you wanna hate bitch, you know where to find me. And if you go and hate this, you can fucking bite me. Okay, I'm going off every chance I get. I don't really take a loss, well, I'll admit. That's why I'll make it to the top, yeah, I commit. And no, I'm never getting lost, I get after it. Investing in my own stock, cause it's faster than any crypto hits go, let me spend. Everything that you see is something I invent, and it's only a percent. I'm gonna take shots, if I miss all, forget it. I'll take a fat loss just to learn all that's in it. I'm taking snapshots, learning how to fall and get it. I'm getting back up, always stand tall, don't sweat it. I never back up, I don't miss a thing or regret it. I'm always learning, you could call me academic. I'm always working, never been apathetic. That energy is like a poison, needs some antiseptic. Ain't no motherfucker in this world can do it like me. Open up your eyes and insert a little rising. You don't have to love me, you don't have to like me. Got enough love in myself and my psyche. You should have the same in your brain nightly. If you wanna take bitch, you can fucking try me. If you wanna hate bitch, you know where to find me. And if you go and hate bitch, you can fucking fight me. Ain't no motherfucker in this world can do it like me. Open up your eyes and insert a little rising. You don't have to love me, you don't have to like me. Got enough love in myself and my psyche. You should have the same in your brain nightly. If you wanna taste bitch, you can fucking try me. If you wanna hate bitch, you know where to find me. And if you go and hate this, you can fucking bite me. Ain't no motherfucker in this world can do it like me. Open up your eyes and insert a little rising. You don't have to love me, you don't have to like me. Got enough love in myself and my psyche.
Hello, hello, hello. Can y'all hear us?
Yes, ma'am.
I was wondering if chat can.
Oh.
Mocha was first in there. Look at it. First in the line tonight.
Whoop,
Texas Tornado. LTT. Yeah, y'all send prayers to LTT's way, please.
Mm-hmm.
Much prayers with Texas Tornado. Hey, Georgette. Hey, everybody.
Yeah, Georgette Dream. I love Ulta too. House retirement, Ulta. House retirement. I'm thinking I need to retire.
Okay. Me too.
He said I just go to work every night and get retired all over again.
Oh man, I shouldn't eat the noodles and hot sauce. Hey, Turtle Dove. The noodles and hot sauce got my nose running, guys. Got my nose running.
Oh.
Yeah, I ain't got hot sauce. Tear you up. Tear you up. I got my baklava done though. It's good.
Wow. I love that.
It's good. The topping is a little sweet, but you know. Oh, but did you notice the picture on the
Thumbnail?
Yeah, thumbnail. Thank you.
Didn't.
Oh, you
I
didn't-
did actually. I read it. It was pretty cool.
I mean, let me go look.
Right, Dream?
No, Friday the 13th. I found that out this morning. I said, what? Yeah, today's the 13th. Friday the 13th. I said, oh my gosh. Let me just get home.
Texas tornado. I'm good. The prayers to you. I'm okay. I am.
No.
Oh yeah. That thumbnail hit the nail on the head, girl.
I'm
If you
not.
know, you know.
You know, you know.
I hope y'all read the thumbnail. Turtle Dove's in the house.
Turtle Dove. It's funny because I was wondering where Turtle Dove's been. I was like, I hadn't seen her for a minute. Where's Turtle Dove doing? I was thinking about her today. And now she pops up.
Well, it's good to see her.
Yeah, I tell you, there's been sicknesses going around and stuff. Yeah. Yeah, you like that, Georgette? That's pretty cool.
It's true. It really is true.
Mm-hmm.
I know. I think, man. Mm-mm. Right, Cheryl? Some people are getting reindeer poop in their stockings. Mm. Mm-mm. Yeah, if you
I like
think some people may not want to put a stocking up,
Uh-huh. It may just be the skid marks from the reindeer poop. I don't know.
I gotta mute y'all.
Reindeer, like, you so bad, I can't even stay for a whole shit. Yeah. Oh, I love Walter didn't see it. Oh, it says reading increases empathy. I have a friend actually who is actually there in Hawaii. How lucky are they, man? She posts beautiful pictures. I'm like, I got to go out there and
She ain't no friend if you ain't never been out there.
no, I'm supposed to, but you got to have the plane ticket and the time off, and
That's what I'm saying. She need to make it happen. That's
she ain't
my
gonna buy.
dream destination, y'all.
She ain't gonna drive. She ain't gonna pay for my plane ticket.
I was joking.
But I can't stay with them when I go out there. But she said that I thought it was hilarious. She posted and she's like, "Reading does increase empathy." Don't believe me? Read about it. She's in college, taking college classes and stuff, and she just put that out there, and I was like, "Is that true?" I don't know, and sure enough, it's true. It does. It does the neurons in the brain and stuff, which makes sense as well,
Mm-hmm.
My mom and dad were avid readers. And I think that's why when I like to read, like I'll read anything, a cereal box, I'll read whatever, but I don't like to read on a tablet. I like to read a book. That's me.
I'm the
I like
opposite.
Hey,
I like
primary
to
mom.
Hey, primary mom. Yeah, I like to read. I like to turn the pages and just something about a book in hand.
I will read either.
I prefer. I mean, I can, but I just prefer a book. I do. Sure does. Hanging clothes on the line. There might be some other stuff we can hang out on the line.
Somebody's dirty laundry. It's probably clean if she's hanging it out on the line.
Well, hers is clean, yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
But others people's might not be. Oh, she was a school teacher out there in Hawaii, man. Yeah, my mom and dad were stationed out there. She loved it.
Hey, Roxy.
Ooh, right, Drake? Oh, hey, Roxy. Yeah, I know. Friday the 13th.
I'm sorry, I haven't said hi to anybody, but hey, everybody.
Y'all know me. I watch chat. I say hello, hello, hello.
I know you do, but I'm sitting here nursing my finger.
No, she's got a boo boo.
Oh God, it's the worst one I've ever had.
Yeah, it's a bad boo boo.
It's a hot glue gun. Burn.
Yeah, every time I get my glue gun out, I look at it and say, I've been burned by you before.
Mm-hmm. But you think we learned our lesson, but we don't.
Girl, I told you I burnt my damn leg with my glue gun before. Don't even ask.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Just know that tip is hot when it's on, okay? Yeah, George, yeah, she did fingertip off and just about burned it off. So guess what? She ain't doing no finger foods for Christmas.
That's right. No, my mixer wouldn't do that to me, Ulta.
That's true. That's true. Oh yeah, and guess what, y'all? Whoever got me the vacuum cleaner, thank you so much. I kind of forgot that was on there on that list, but thank y'all. Whoever did it, you won't step up and say who you are, but thank you, thank you, thank you. Or if you know who did it, tell them I said thank you. Charlie, Charlie, she said, Charlie girl, stop trying to outdo your
I'm
sister-in-law.
telling you. I said, Lord, all she was willing to give up was the tip. This is all the way down. It was bad.
She would get ready to give up the nail too.
Mm-hmm.
But you know what? You guys could go back and forth like that, tit for tat. You know, she did the
Oh,
tip, below
yes.
the nail. She'll do the knuckle. You'll go to the half knuckle in the next one. Oh my goodness, this
She's
could be
always
bad.
asking me when we message back and forth. She'll say, "Well, did you glue yourself to your chair?" She knows I have issues with the glue gun, so yeah, I will send her a picture. Actually, it's on the other side of my finger. I would have been okay if it was on the print side, but the skin on the top side of your hand is so much more tender. I don't know. Oh my God. It ripped like layers and layers off of my finger.
Mm. Well, look, my fingertip. I was about 10 years old, somewhere in there, 9, 10 years old, something, and my fingerprint had gotten permanently altered. So I was cutting the grass and had the push mower because it was inside of the fence. We weren't doing the pastures or anything like that. We did the riding mower, and so somehow the little muffler thing on the lawnmower fell off.
Ow.
Yeah, you know it.
Oh
And
my
I,
God. Yes. I burned my thigh on that sucker many times.
well, I bent over to pick it up. That sucker's hot.
Mm-hmm.
I had major
Yep.
blisters. I was like, ah, there you go. And I was like, that was so stupid.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, thought I didn't think hot. Anyhow, today I'd probably do the same thing, not even thinking about it. Oh, that fell off. Let me pick it up. Do. There's your
Well,
brain.
that happened last night to my finger with glue gun. So tonight I was making cornbread and I used a pan that that could go in the oven. So the whole thing was metal, the handle and all. And so I made sure, I had my little hand mitt ready. I got it out and I thought I need to put this hand mitt on the end of the handle. So if anybody comes near it, they're going to know, don't touch it. So I proceed to reach over with my other hand and grab.
To turn it so that you can put the handle cover on it. I got
Yes.
that makes sense. It does. It's not the right thing to do, but
Oh my God, what the hell? My son came out. Of course, I let out a big yelp. My son came out of his room. He's like, "Did you burn yourself?" He's become accustomed to what it sounds like when I burn myself.
he's so used to it on a daily now.
Mm-hmm. Lord have mercy.
Yeah, I haven't got the Glue gun out for a bit, so. Well, I got it out. What was it? Last weekend or something. Weekend before, I don't know.
Hey, Brenda, Attack Jack.
Hey guys, what are y'all doing this Friday the 13th?
What up? What up?
What up? It's Friday the 13th, honey. You know the freaks come out on Friday.
Mm-hmm.
Sure do.
I don't know. I think today was the Freaky Friday.
Oh, it was beyond freaky.
Hey,
The
Dill.
freaky fucked up Friday. Excuse on it. Fanatical followers, Jenna. That's what it is. Fanatical followers.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if there's 13 of them.
It could be. I don't know.
Now that I think about it.
It might as well possibly could be. Could be.
Good day. You know,
I didn't mean
sometimes
to let y'all talking, because I was saying hello to everybody in chat. Sorry, guys.
You what?
I said y'all was talking. I just said hello to everybody in chat. Sorry.
I'm glad you do, because, sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. Love y'all.
Hey, Gerald, that's right.
No turtle.
There you go. One more day. LTT got one more day, y'all. Here she go. Mm. Yeah, well.
What you over there humming about?
I can tell you what you was humming. Flash dance. Flash dance.
I don't get it, yeah.
You don't know the
Just a
song
song.
Flash Dance?
No,
Remember the movie Flash Dance?
no.
Okay. I don't know what to do with you, Jenna.
I didn't any simpler.
Look it up, girl. You'll remember it when you see it.
Okay. Oh, well, happy early birthday, Pearl Dove.
Oh, Turtle Dad, it's not just another day. It's your special birthday.
It's your special day.
Day you join this world.
Yes, happy birthday, Turtle Dove.
Oh, least you could do is say happy birthday to you. I mean, you could sing a song or something, you know?
Yep.
Oh, Mocha whipped up a video. Want to see?
That's my grand dog, y'all. What you need,
Making all,
girl? What you
making
need?
all that.
She trying to tell me something. Did Timmy fall in the well again?
Sure did.
I think she needs to go out, and it's a pain because she on a rag and just change her diaper. Get off of me,
You got a
girl.
diaper on.
Yeah, she got a diaper on.
Yeah.
Ooh, what, honey?
She's on her monthlies. Just leave her alone.
Hmm? What's your
I love you,
problem?
Vicky.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, don't beat her up.
She's the size of a damn moose.
Hey, Iris.
Iris.
Yeah, see? She gonna be listening.
Ow.
She's eavesdropping. Look, Dree got it right. That's exactly what I was trying to say, Dree. It's not just another day. It's a day the earth was blessed with your existence. Love you. Happy early birthday, beautiful.
Oh.
Happy early birthday. Well, mm,
No,
I
what?
was doing, I was doing some thinking this morning, on my drive home. It's where I do all my best. All my best is in my drives.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't drive as far now that I'm just an hour away, but it's still an hour where it's just me, as long as
Yeah.
I'm not on the phone, you know. Um, just me and my music playing. The thoughts going through my head, racing through like Santa's sleigh on a cold, crisp winter day, you know?
Okay.
Mm-hmm. And I was just thinking, my mama raised me like, I don't know. I think people say things, obviously they say things to attempt to hurt you, right?
Right.
And I'm just thinking, man, I don't know. I guess there's some. You look. Your parents either failed you or you're failing your parents because you're the biggest disappointment. Okay. My mom always told me, I'd be upset when I was young, but somebody at school said something because kids can be cruel, and those cruel kids turn into adults because they just haven't been taught apparently. So she would always say, okay, why are you letting that bother you? What It's just words. Is it true? Well, no. Why is it bothering you?
Right.
And I think that was a much more valuable lesson than I realized, I guess, growing up. It was like, okay, you just let it go, let it roll off. You don't pay any attention to it. It's not true. Why does it bother you? And I guess that's why that, when people say shit to me or about me or something, I'm like, what do I always say? Y'all know what I say. What do I say? I said, those who know me
Yeah.
know if it's
Well,
true.
it's my thing to say. Just say.
Yeah, and I thought, well, that's why. Because my mama taught me that growing up is that, you know, she also taught me not to be cruel to other people. Like, you put out what you want to get back. If you put
And
out negative, nasty shit, you're going to get that back. She also taught me that it's okay to stand up for yourself. All very valuable lessons. It's just you got to know when to stand up for yourself and then when to just go, you know what? You're not worth it. It's not worth it.
hey, Jane's addiction.
Ooh, Mocha
You
said she just
also
released
have
her video. Okay, I'm going to watch that. Hey, James
something
Addiction.
responding
Yeah, Turtle.
to.
Just you send out, you get back tenfold.
You're exactly
It's
right.
absolutely, you really, oh, Mocha, you going to have to put them on a timeline and release them here. And, you can set up a schedule, automatically release them out. Well, you used to be able to. I guess you still can through YouTube. I don't think they've taken that away, have they? You can schedule it for,
I don't know.
tomorrow, a week, and it'll upload it then. For if you're on vacation or something, and, you know, you can release a video, pop it up there. Okay. Yeah, I don't have my laptop plugged in and charged. I need to. I actually got, I've got it in there, and I didn't plug it in. Hello. I'm hardly ever on my tablet, y'all. Or not my tablet, but my laptop. My phone does it all pretty much, except for screen sharing and stuff like that. Ooh, one of the drones crashed. Maybe. Ooh. Hey, you know what, too? I was thinking, mental illness is a crazy thing, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Charlie girl, she's muted over there.
Yeah, she's
Mental
taking
illness.
the baby out.
Oh,
Her
yeah.
grandson, shall I say.
Yeah, it's going to take a minute.
I'm sorry. I had to take the diaper off the dog so the boy could take the dog out. I can't. She's too. I cannot hold on to her.
Oh, yeah, because she's a runner.
Well, she's
Mhm.
just so big. I can't handle her.
She's a runner.
Yeah.
She's a transformer.
Right? But, like I was saying, mental illness is crazy, It
Hmm.
like, there's people I know, for instance, like they have this super paranoia, right? They got paranoia going. They want to run their mouths about other people, like totally dog them out. They go on this rampage of rage. But if you say something about them, it's sit down and shut up. You know what? I'm just going to say this. You are fucking crazy and out your mind if you think you can sit there and run your mouth about people and that someone may not have a clap back.
Yeah.
Yeah, you mentally ill. You are beyond cray cray. I don't even have the words for it. And then you got people that do all kinds of bullshit, right? And they think they're calling out other people, but the whole time they are doing nothing but explaining exactly what they've done
Yeah.
and pointing out that it's a horrible thing. Huh. I can appreciate that kind of crazy. That's cool. Go out there and you do some fuck shit, and then, it's all good, but you want to claim that other people are doing
Right.
it.
I'm picking up
So
what you're putting down.
you catch what I'm throwing. Hmm.
Hmm.
Yeah. I mean, it's. And, I do kind of look at people like that is they're not very intelligent. They really aren't. You lack intelligence. You lack any kind of gumption. You're probably lazy as hell, too. That would be my guess. Like a lot of people who do shit like that always get other people to do it. You know? Well, I don't know. Maybe it's not laziness. Maybe it's just because they don't have the intellect to do it.
Right.
So they have to find other people who can pull something off. Hmm. It's just like stringing a string of lies together and continuing on with that lie when it's very easy to prove or disprove. So you can, sit there and call the people lies where you're lying your ass off, portraying that you're someone you're not.
Hey, little devil.
You don't think people know? Maybe ask yourself, how do they know? There's information out on everyone out on these YouTube streets, isn't there? And if you walk in the fuck shit, it's out there.
Yeah.
You lie about certain things, it's out there. And it's always amazing to me that certain people who claim they want to just be left alone, shut up, keep my name out your mouth. always amazing to me. Those are the people who talk the most shit on everybody else. You want people to sit down and shut up and not mention your name? Why don't you do the same?
Mm-hmm. You know, I did hear it said recently, why am I the only one that gets talked about? Because you don't shut up. Nobody else is talking.
Mm. Well, I mean, yeah, that could be a
Now, I'm
situation
not
too.
saying that'd be the only reason, but that's a good place to start.
No, that's true. Or, you have people who say, I've been so quiet. Again, easily provable or disproved, right?
Right.
Um, going a few days maybe and not saying anything, it's not being quiet and keeping your mouth shut. Being quiet is going for an extended period and not saying anything. An extended period. I mean, and I understand that might be over some people's heads. I'm using some big words, I know. Maybe if you started reading, you might have some comprehension, right? Which reading does help with comprehension. You do realize that. Like I said, my parents were avid readers. My mom used to always say how important it was to read. You learn way more than you realize when you read. You learn grammar, spelling, punctuation, all that. You read certain books. Some writers write about areas of the country or the world, and you can learn things about them. There's all kinds of stuff you can get with reading. It helps with your comprehension, and apparently now we know it helps with empathy. And again, I know empathy is a big word. Comprehension's a big word. I would say if you don't understand it, you could look it up, but we know that'll be fudged all over the place as well. And I don't know. Maybe start with cat in the hat or something. Who the fuck knows? I don't know.
Do you mean empathy or empathy?
Empathy?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's empathy.
Okay.
Hmm. Yeah.
That's what I thought.
It's empathy for sure. Yeah. I don't know. It just I don't know. I just think it's
Right.
really interesting.
You know, something else too that's just really standing out lately, how people they portray to be one person, but then they start talking and you realize they are not that person.
Mm-hmm. True.
They
True.
are just as fucked up as the rest of them. And
Yeah.
I'm truly disappointed.
Oh yeah. Yeah. When it comes to light about different situations, yeah.
Hmm.
Hmm. Yeah. You can only put on that mask and pretend for so long.
Exactly.
You know. And I'll say this: I'm not going to have YouTube change who I am.
Nope.
People like to say that it's an act, it's pretend. No, nope.
That's
That's
true,
who you
Turtle Dove. And how they
are.
conveniently show up and then other things show up.
Mm-hmm. And it's funny though. That there are certain traits that some people just can't hide. Obsessiveness is one, right?
Hmm.
You know what I mean? Obsessive. Like, no, this has to be done. And they will repeat, no matter how many times somebody says, hey, you know what? This isn't supposed to be up there. You're not supposed to do this. You shouldn't be going there, whatever. They're still going to continue to do it. I don't know. Is it mental illness what makes someone like that? Or is it, you fried your brain with drugs? Or is it a combination? I don't know. Interesting, though. Very interesting. Hmm. Hmm. Oh, but like I was saying, I'm not changing who I am, right? This is me. Am I perfect? Hell no. I wish I was. But if I even thought I was perfect, you would never hear me say I'm sorry. And unfortunately, I have had to say I'm sorry to people. You know, if I made a mistake, if I messed up, oh, I'm sorry. You know, let me correct this. Right? If I was perfect, that wouldn't happen. I also, in no way, shape, or form, think that I'm the only one who's ever lost anyone. However, it's my prerogative if I share my grief and what I'm going through, right? Sometimes we
Right.
connect with other people. You find out things about other people that they've had similar life experiences, yada,
It's
yada, yada.
therapeutic.
Yeah. Now, because someone's going through a situation, whether it's they've lost someone, whether there's houses burned down, whether they've gotten in a car accident, it does not matter what the situation is. They've gone through it, they're upset about it. They have every right to discuss that if they'd like. Now, that does not mean that the person who just crashed their car sits there and thinks that they're the only one who's ever had an accident in their vehicle. Hmm. Of course, someone who is very self centered and only thinks of themselves would think that. That's how you connect that to, right? To me, that's how I'm connecting that. You think that other people only worry about themselves. Why? Because that's what you fucking do. You only worry about you. And
Right.
there are certain things that you can tell when somebody's only thinking about themselves. When they say little key things like, well, I didn't do it, they did, and I'm not going to get in trouble for it, they're on their own. When you sat right there next to them the whole fucking ride. It doesn't have anything to do with me. I'm not going to get in trouble for that. Hmm. Only thinking about yourself. You don't give two shits about anybody around you at all. Yeah, that's right. Do you? We promoted it. Exactly. But, you know, you willing to go for the ride, but you don't want any accountability for it. You don't want to take your stake in what you did. Going and preaching how innocent you are. Very self centered. And those are the kind of people who claim other people are. I mean, you want to sit there and the bullshit people say. Y'all have heard people say things like this, haven't you? Or like, you're not the only one who's ever lost anyone. Have you ever heard anybody say that, guys?
Yep, about 2 days ago.
Yeah.
Really? Okay. Well, you know, they say that shit. You know why? It's because they know that's exactly how they are.
Mm-hmm.
So you're projecting yourself onto everybody else, thinking everyone else is just like you. Well, not everybody else is like you. You're all individuals. Mm-hmm. Always innocent. Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. Well, LTG heard it too, huh? I heard people say things like that. Hmm. Oh, and you know what? Yeah, I did. Look, I've been hearing some stuff about, um, it's almost Christmas. Can't they
But
just stop? Y'all
uh-huh.
hear that lately? Reddit or something. Um, Christmas is only celebrated by those who feel that there's a reason for it. To me.
Right.
So please do not sit there and take someone who hates Christmas, like just for instance, say there's somebody who hates Christmas, right? They hate everything about it. It's just another day, right?
Right.
Don't use that argument then. Think about who you're arguing for. before you say stupid shit like that, because it really makes you look really. It just makes you look so ignorant. It really does. Huh. And people will celebrate Christmas for a variety of reasons. But if you don't
Mhm.
celebrate it at all, why the fuck are you going to sit here and tell anybody it's almost Christmas? Stop. Excuse you? Maybe you might want to see where you're directing that to, sweetie. Who are you telling to stop? I can tell you what I was not doing today. And we'll start with that. I was not putting together a bunch of fuck shit on someone and putting it out repeatedly. No. I worked until a little after 7 o'clock this morning. I got in my vehicle, drove my happy ass home, had a little coffee, took a good somber. Oh, I was knocked out for a little while. Woke up, fell back asleep, woke up again. All my grandbabies were here, and had dinner, and then I made baklava.
Nigel.
That's what I was doing today. I wonder if other people. I wonder what other people were doing today. Were you one of those people out there doing fuck shit? And the whole time I'm thinking about this, right? I just keep hearing this little phrase that I've heard someone say. I'm not quite sure who it is. I'm not sure if I can put my finger on it. If I could remember, then I could put the ink pen down on the paper and write it out for you. But, I've heard someone say this a lot. I'm really trying to remember. Shut up, keep my name out your mouth. I'm telling you. But again, those are the people that have everybody else's names in their mouth, just running their cockholes. Yeah, I said it, cockholes. I know I don't usually talk like that, but yeah. Either way.
Well, and I find
Oh, Roxy, I don't know. Maybe they want it live on Thanksgiving.
the hypocrisy of someone making light of or making fun of, discounting someone's channel that's a survivor channel or someone's channel that is a I can't think of the word, but anyway. But then the next breath turn around and say, their channels could have done really good, but you had to go and fuck them up. Really? That's not what you were saying a few minutes ago.
True.
It's just whatever fits the narrative is what comes out.
That's true.
And she
Echo.
she thinks nobody sees it.
Well, and that breath, and I'm going to state this, and that breath, she actually went after a victim. And I'm not talking about myself.
Nope.
I'm talking about the person that I put on my channel. She is a victim of a lot of bad stuff. And
Well,
she
she
actually
complains that she doesn't even know who she is, but then she can turn around and call her what?
She called
Psycho.
her a psychopath.
No, she
That
called her a
Dumb bitch.
Psycho
okay.
bitch.
Psycho bitch.
Yes.
Who is not nobody believes her anyways.
Well, is she not a victim of P. Diddy?
Yes, she is.
So
She is a
if
victim
she's
of,
trying to discount what Allie is saying,
yes.
Pot kettle.
Well, look at it like this. Think about some of the other things that certain people say. Losing someone is no excuse, whether, whatever it is. But she also pointed out mothers who lose children
Yep.
is not an excuse.
Mm-hmm.
I would really hope that if someone were saying that it wouldn't be someone who supposedly supports and is in a corner of a mother of a missing child.
Correct.
Not one person listening to that shit said, hey, you know what? That's fucked up. No consideration of what anyone else around you feels. As long as you can be nasty and hurtful, you're attempting to anyways. And honestly, when that got played for me, it didn't offend me at all. I'm like, whatever, again, it's words, whatever. But where my heart started hurting was when she said that about, if you lose a child, it's no excuse, blah, 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 blah. Yeah. Okay. Really?
So her going lower means that she will, in the process of going low at someone that she's trying to hurt, she will also not consider the feelings of someone who she's not trying to hurt, who has also experienced the same thing.
Exactly. So wrapped up, nasty and evil, that you're willing to take everyone down, offend everyone around you. That tells me you don't give a shit about nobody but you. That's a loner right there. That's a loner. And you know what? I'll say this. If y'all heard this at all, have you ever heard anybody say, if you go low, I'll go lower?
Oh, yeah.
You heard that?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Just because people choose not to go lower, trust and believe it's a choice.
Right.
It is always a choice whether people go lower or not.
Right.
Yeah, Roxy, there you go. Hypocrisy. Well, yeah, you need to start screaming it out and pointing it in the right direction, I think. Turtle Dove, maybe people support because they don't always hear everything. Interesting how we can.
I would
Thank-
just, I'm sorry.
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
I was
Go
just
ahead.
thinking, I was just imagining if she were to have to explain that comment that she made to her friend.
Well, I would venture to say that's not a friend, honey. That's no friend. If I was somebody, missing a child or lost a child, I would not be making comments like that because that would be first and foremost on my mind.
Exactly. I mean, okay, you're pissed at somebody and you're trying to say whatever you can to get back at them, but you don't stop and think how that could affect someone else that you actually care about.
Right. That's exactly right.
And don't come back and say, that's off limits. We don't talk about that. Well, quit doing shit.
Oh, there are no limits.
No.
There are no fucking limits. Let's get that straight.
Nope.
You set the tone, there's no limits, right? Everything's on the table.
Mm-hmm. And if anything is said about that situation, it's to call out what she's doing to her friend. And I'm
Well,
not
you
saying that she's
discuss it.
doing it on purpose, but I'm sure that it would affect her friend if she heard her say that about another mother.
And I just don't look. If somebody wants to put a bunch of fuck shit out there, and there's no limits for them, then there's no limits for anyone else.
Exactly.
Rules for thee apply for everyone else.
Mm-hmm.
Some people may want to keep that in mind. So if you don't want people talking about how fucking crazy you are, how self-centered you are, how disgusting you are, and porn revenge porn, I'm going to always call it porn revenge. I'm just saying. Then maybe you shouldn't do things like that. Maybe you shouldn't do the shit you're doing. So you're going to get a clap back sometimes and you may not like it. So you could take your cuckoo crack ass self. And you know what? There are some people out there that have some really good medications they take at night. So much so that they can't fully wake up in the morning.
Damn, I'm telling you, the last few, oh my God. It's like, and then she had to explain this morning why her phone was ringing because the chap was calling her to see where she was because she fell asleep.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I should probably keep on mine.
Oh, Roxy, try to believe everything's planned out. They said people that believe this or not, people will sit in a Discord and plan shit out for hours.
Mm-hmm.
They can't. One, they're not smart enough to think of something on the fly. Okay, but if you're gonna go lower, you got to figure out how you're gonna go lower, right? You got to have other people on board. Oh, and let's touch this up. Somebody wants to go on a panel and cry. Pay attention when they're crying, y'all. Because when they're crying, then all of a sudden, boom, they snap back and they're just fine.
You're exactly right.
Fake and phony
Well,
ass.
the cries, even if they were real, were because she felt like that she was being treated unfairly because all she ever wanted to do was help people.
No, that cry stopped immediately.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
She proved in that one appearance on that panel, she proved who she was. She's
If there was
just
any
like
question,
the other, huh?
if there was any question about it, you can
Well,
only
I
protect.
mean, I think I'm a pretty good judge of character, and I did not see that one coming.
Oh, and I will say this. Word got back to me that supposedly somebody out there, I don't know who the hell some crazy ass person is, saying that I was accusing that someone was going to be sued for their belongings.
What? Oh,
Losing everything because you have to pay for an attorney is not being sued for your little bullshit you got. It's a totally different thing. Pay attention. Be smarter than that. Are you gonna mix my words? No, I don't think so. I know what I said. Ain't nobody want to sue anyone for their damn vehicle or anything else. Follow along here. I know it's hard because you don't read and you don't educate yourself. You can't comprehend anything, which means understanding. Is that a simple enough word for some people to understand, do you think? Understand. Comprehension, processing, and understanding. Again, more big words. which I have zero faith that certain people could understand any of it because they can't even listen to someone's words and relay them appropriately.
Hey, Eliza.
Hey, Eliza.
Eliza.
You got me
Uh-oh.
stars.
6 Up sent you. Well, hey, 6 Up. She's out there somewhere. I understand. Not everybody can be the brightest bulb in the pack, And I understand that some people may be a fry short or two of a Happy Meal. But it still perplexes me how you could be a whole order short, a whole fry order short on your damn Happy Meal. And you'd be lucky if you get one chicken nugget in there. Okay?
Yeah.
You got a cheeseburger without the fucking cheese or the burger, honey.
That's what you call a wish sandwich.
Mhm. I wish I had me a burger. I wish I had some cheese on it.
Uh-huh.
I get that not everybody is, there's people so smart out there, brainiacs, And I understand there's people that their intelligence level may be lower. I just, for the life of me, can't understand why they're always trying to prove how stupid they are. I mean, is that confusing to anybody else? Like, you know what? Try this one, guys. If you're out here on the YouTube streets and you're doing some fuck shit, try this one. Try to pretend that you're a smart person, that you have any kind of intelligence level. We got some people out there pretending that they are. They pretend. But, but again, you can pretend to be, smart all you want, except for when you sit there and lie your ass off. But again, just, try to pretend a little bit. That would be nice. I wouldn't mind seeing that. Let me pretend to be intelligent today. I mean, my God, ain't nobody asking anybody to go and educate the fucking YouTube world about anything. Just educate yourself a little bit. Oh, that'll work too for some people because they're so damn self-centered. They're the only ones that even dream about educating or anything, right?
Right.
But again, you don't give a shit about anybody else. You definitely don't give a shit about yourself because you don't even care about yourself to educate yourself. And how many times could I say yourself? Hello. Clip that shit and tell me how many times I said yourself. Quite a few. Sorry. Ron, the only thing you ever pretended to be was an adult.
I try not to pretend that. I don't try to play that one either most of the time.
Yeah. Oh, somebody got tricks up their sleeve? Well, I mean,
Well, I like tricks. Cereal,
Hey, tricks are for kids.
I know, right?
What the commercial says,
Right.
I don't know. I just, for the life of me, can't understand some people sometimes. What is it, Eliza? What you trying to figure out? She has something we've been wondering. Maybe y'all can help. What you wondering? Silly rabbit, tricks are for kids. That's right, Ron. I'm not muted. I love Volta. Oh, I don't know. How am I? Charlie, girl, put that down in there and say we're not muted.
We're not muted.
What do you mean? Is there another internet somewhere else? Huh?
I don't think so.
I'm sure overseas they have internets, but I mean, is it all the same? I don't know.
Who was it asking if we were muted?
I love Ulta. And Turtle Dove wants to know who's eating. I'm not eating, sweetie. I got my cigarette and my coffee. I'm
Somebody
not gonna lie.
taking their medicine.
No, I was taking
I heard
Tylenol.
too.
I'm really cool.
Rhonda, you pretended to be mentally stable once, but nobody believed you. I never claimed to be stable or unstable, y'all. I am who I am. You make the choices. You decide. Decide
Mhm.
for me. Oh, someone always says on this here internet. Oh. Well, I mean, I guess it depends on which world you're living in. There's probably a pretend internet somewhere, an acting internet, just for when you know you're portraying to be something you're not. It's the portraying internet. There's that internet too. Yeah, there's that. It's okay. Forget it.
There's that.
Oh, Olive back. Yeah, well, too, when you ask her, are you muted? And I was like, no, we're not muted. And I'm like, she's not going to be able to hear that. If she can't hear us, then she's not going to hear the answer. Hmm. Yeah, that's true, Rhonda. Honesty is not always nice. Yeah. Yeah, that's something my mom always said was learn, you got to know when to just hush your mouth and walk away. It's
Right.
okay to walk away. When somebody's being totally ridiculous, you know what? I don't have time for them. Just walk away. That's why there's so many times that there's stuff that I see and I hear and I'm laughing my ass off. Because now minus the really super cruel shit, right? That I think is like, oh my god, you're so oh man. So much of it is just like so laughable. It's like you realize when I look at that and I'm when you see somebody doing that, I'm looking at them thinking, you're just a joke, man. That you're absolutely hilarious. It's like, oh my god. Again, the intelligence level, it's just sad that you see so many low on the IQs, but I don't know. Oh no, that happened to somebody, Roxy? That's terrible. And their dog even beat him up. Oh my goodness. I
Twice.
guess, I guess
Twice.
somebody's dog said, you go low, bitch, I'm going lower.
Twice.
The dog said, I'm going to knock you on your ass. Oh my goodness.
Got a fat
Yeah,
lip out of the deal.
I'm telling you, that's sad. Oh, they hit their head, and now it's a concussion. Oh my god! What? That actually said? Did somebody actually say they had a concussion? And that's why they were nodding off.
No.
Did they not? Okay. Sorry
Did
about
that really happen?
Yes, ma'am. Well, I mean, she said it did. 2 different incidences.
A funny thing is, dogs are very sensitive little creatures. Did you know that?
She got it in the front of the head and in the back of the head.
Dog got it right. Dog got it right, huh?
They see you
But they
coming
are.
and going, girl.
Well,
I ain't taking no chances.
no, man. Dogs. Dogs are sensitive and they're smart too. If you just talk to them a little bit.
Maybe
You
the
love
dog
on.
was thinking what her son said that day. Just saying.
Mm-hmm. Might be. I mean, well, I don't know. You know what? If my dog started going at me like that, I'd be really rethinking some stuff. I'm telling you right now.
I mean,
I
one
got
time it happened. If it happens one time, I could see it being an accident. But 2 times in one day,
no. That dog set your ass up,
dog
man.
pissed at you.
Mm-hmm. He got you. Mm-hmm. Yeah, man. I got 3 big old dogs, and then April Jane. She's not real big, but she got some
Oh
long
yeah,
ass legs.
she landed on a steel toe boot on her ass, bounced to the wall and hit her head.
Oh,
And then,
Oh,
in a separate
that's
incident, the dog headbutted her. She was trying to put something on the dog or something. Headbutted her, and her tooth went through her lip.
wow.
Oh man, whoever that happened to, I hope it wasn't maybe. You know what? Now I think about it, maybe it wasn't the dog's fault at all. No, I mean you gotta make sure you're coherent before handling animals. What is, you know what? What is? Look, I'm just picturing it. Like if somebody's kind of like in a stupor from medication or whatever. Oh my gosh, man, you tripped over that poor dog. And now you out spreading some bullshit on the internet that dog attacked you. Oh my gosh.
Oh my word.
That poor dog. Oh my god. Oh. Was the dog doxxed? I mean,
I'm not sure.
Well,
She does that
Was
so much lately; it's hard to keep up.
was the Social
I-
Security number put out?
mm. Oh, and you know what? That brings up another valid point. Thank y'all. Um, I did have, I did hear again. I don't remember who the hell was saying it, but they were accusing other people of doxing all the time. And yet it was pointed out to me that this person who was saying it, I don't know who they are, but apparently they're known as a fucking doxing queen out here in the YouTube world, so I probably should know who they are. They go so far as to dox people on other people's channels, don't they? That's what y'all told me.
Mm-hmm.
They go up on someone else's channel and dox people.
Mm-hmm. Right,
Yeah.
Stars?
Is that? Okay, so she is dragging in. Whoever this person is dragging the dog into a story that the dog had nothing to do with. Oh
Mhm.
my gosh, it's just getting worse.
It proves,
only-
that's proof right there that she'll throw anybody under the bus, even her damn dog.
I know. This is ridiculous. Disgusting. I would never do that to my dog. Never.
Yeah, I mean, there were sound effects and everything when the silence was deafening.
Mm. I mean, I don't know. I mean, if something happened with the dog, I mean, I would hope, it really was a dog and not an octopus with 8 arms.
Mm. Well, that would explain the front and the back because, 8 tentacles.
Mm-hmm. That's you all the way around. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I'm just picturing that happening to somebody, and it's just like bouncing back and forth. Oh yeah. Mm-mm-mm.
Well, just goes to show that some people need to pay attention to what happens because karma's only going to take so much. And then they're going to give it back.
You're exactly right.
Well, I mean, this person who was attacked viciously by their own dog, twice, right? Twice in one day?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Pretty
Lord,
sure it
yeah.
was in the same day.
Oh my goodness. I mean, help the dog out, man. Pop him a Xanax or something. I know you got something over there that would help the dog. Share. Okay. I'm just saying, you know, I'd really be rethinking. If that happened to me, I'd be rethinking, what the hell am I doing? What's going on? Why is my dog attacking me? If that's really what happened. I just hope that this dog has not just been falsely accused.
Well, the dog's probably taken enough of her bullshit too.
Mm, that's sad when even your dog looks at you and says how fucked up you are. If that happened. I mean, I'm still leaning more towards, yeah, something like that. I mean, really, landed on a steel-toed boot. What the? Who does that? My God! And what the fuck was the steel-toed boot doing
She
there?
hit her ass and her head at the same time.
It doesn't hurt if it's the same thing. Maybe you should remove your head from your ass, and that won't happen.
Uh-huh. That's never going to happen, though. You can't fix it. You can't fix it.
Damn big stupid. I'm telling you. I just hope that somebody wouldn't, like I said, if you're gonna be, a little messed up, like you say you pop some pills or you had a few drinks or whatever the situation, and you done fell and hurt yourself because you're all over the place, tripped up on, oh, I don't know, maybe the rope to your robe or something, just a guess, um, don't blame the dog. Don't drag the dog into it. Take some accountability. Just say, man, look, I was jacked up, man. I took one too many pills. I should have been laying down in bed, but instead I was up trying to do some bullshit on the internet over there. I'm just saying. I don't know. Oh yeah, Tara. No, look, Tara gonna have fun. I know my grandson. It's his first Christmas this year too. There's something I just love him. Oh, they were scrambling, messaging the person on her back end saying, "Wake up, get up." That's why the back of her head got hit. Actually, that you explained it right there. Whoever it was. I'm just saying that, if you could at least leave the dogs out of it. Just leave the dogs out of it. Don't drag them into your shit. Nothing's off limits, huh? Mm-mm-mm. I tell you what, man. I'm looking at look. You know the size of my dogs. Y'all know how big my dogs are.
Yeah.
I ain't ever fell over one. They ain't never knocked me over or beat me up. They haven't even knocked over or beat up any of the little kids or anything around. How many of us have dogs that beat us up, guys? What the hell? I mean, is this a new thing going that I don't know about? Is this a fad or, I mean, what is this? How many of us have animals that beat us up? You know what? I would almost put money that even the tavern has not been knocked over by one of her goats. And goats can be they can be little boogers, They can be. I'm just wondering. If she wasn't sleeping, you're not stoned. Oh. Yeah, right, Halter? Dogs, I'm going lower, bitch. I'm going lower. See if Halt. Mm, mm, mm. Yeah, there you go, Roxy. You answered Drake. Mm. And now, in no way, shape, or form am I making fun of somebody who got injured. I'm simply questioning how it really truly happened. Because, these YouTube streets are full of actors and actresses. Just full of it. People pretending and all this other stuff. So I'm just wondering if we're pretending that our dog beat us up twice. I'm wondering what the real situation was. Somebody contact PETA because there's a dog and needed some help, y'all. Whoever it is, whoever the dog, that dog is needed some rescue. SPCA, you step on in.
Jenna,
Poor dog.
Jenna,
Yeah.
is your channel monetized?
No.
So if you were covering a case that someone that had been mistreated when they were younger, it wouldn't be for money, right?
No, I don't get money off my channel.
Because you're not monetized. Okay.
No.
Just clarifying.
Why?
Eliza, you right. The dog needs to sue. Defamation and slander.
Because it
You
was
can't
said
get
that
money if you-
it was said that you were covering that person and you're collecting money off of it because you're monetized.
No, I don't have memberships or nothing on my channel.
I didn't think you did.
And I don't have Cash App, so I don't put Cash App out there.
Well, that would mean somebody would have to comprehend what they're looking at, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Man, I don't know. I hope nobody said that. I mean, because if they said that, that just really shows how stupid they are, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Stupid, ignorant.
Well, what it is they're trying to put on a show for their subs and their members. So they stop at nothing to do that. And one of the ways they do that is lie and just expect them to believe everything that comes out of her mouth.
Mm-hmm. True, Roxanne. You have to believe they are really injured first. She is not the most trustworthy individual here. Oh, so she could be lying that she's injured and throwing her dog under the bus like that.
Maybe it was the dog that got the busted lip and the knot on the back of its head.
That's what I'm thinking. I'm telling you, call PETA. Help. I mean, need some help. Send some help to that poor baby. I wonder if I bet you whoever did that didn't even apologize to the dog when she walked all over him, tripped over him or her, whatever the dog is. I don't know. I mean, I bump into my dogs and I say, "Excuse me, I'm sorry, baby." Like, okay. And they look at me like, "It's okay." Damn, I've heard of ambulance chasers, but dog chasers? The hell? He's going at dogs now. Your own dog at that. I mean, I'd say have more believable that the neighbor's chickens got to you or something. Chickens can be vicious when they're not treated right. And I'm just saying that because I have, I know people who have chickens, I have one myself. I'm down to one, but, if you don't treat them right, they're going to come at you. When you threaten a chicken, if that's ever happened. I mean, I don't know. Anybody ever heard anybody threaten a chicken before? I'm just saying, them chickens will come at you and their beaks are sharp.
Hey, look, you threaten a chicken, you gonna get plucked up.
That's right. And pluck you up. That little chicken come. They're sitting there looking at you with little eyes. I said, I'm here to pluck you up. Then, you of course, that's really easily provable because you can show the little marks the little chicken beaks put in your body. They'll get you. I just asked for a goat. Send me a goat. My goat, you know what? I could have a goat and they'll be sweet to me. I bet you my goat wouldn't try to beat me up. Yeah, there's one thing for a dog to play. And big dogs, my dogs are big and they do that thing. If y'all ever know German Shepherds, they have the thing where they walk right up next to you and they lean into you. And it's not to trip you. It's not to beat you up. It's not to be mean. It's because they love you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And it's a protective, that's what they do. And, I have to tell hey, Rainy, back off, honey. Oh, no. Did I just dox my dog? Shit. I'm lowering my standards to other people. But my girl, Rainy, she does it all the time. And I'll tell her before she gets to me, hold on. Don't come up to me just yet. Let me get out. Let me get out here, get to you. Let me get in the door, And she'll back off. I'm like, okay. She's not doing it to be mean. She's loving. I just don't understand. Dogs should be happy to see you, not trying to whoop your ass. Or woof your ass, I should say. I don't know. I think if your dog's beating your ass up, you might really want to think about what you're doing. Oh, I'm sorry, Jamie. I know they do. Dogs are very smart. I'm telling you, they're so smart. They're so sensitive. They're so sweet. And all you got to do is just, you look into their eyes and oh my goodness. my kids, two of my older kids love Maple to death. They're like, she is the sweetest little soul. Just look at her. Hey, Nikita. Nikita, be careful, man. There's somebody out here on the YouTube streets, I don't know what it is, but somebody has a dog that they're claiming beat them up today. Twice, or whenever it was. Yesterday, day before, I don't know.
I didn't hear that. I'm just now hearing that.
Magically and landed on a steel-toed boot right up their ass. Oh, poor dog. Charlie girl, I need you to look up attorneys real quick.
What? Look up what?
Attorneys. We need one that specializes in animals.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
The dog should be treated fairly, have proper representation.
Right.
Oh, they got a golden doodle named Maple.
Mm-hmm.
That's funny because Jane Addiction. My Maple's name is Maple Jane. That's what I call her. Maple Jane, get over here. She's like, what? What, mama? Of course, she comes out here with me and she hogs me for the heater out here. My son came out and he said, Mom, she loves that heater. She just loves it. I said, I know. I keep it on for her. And she gets right in front of it, hogs all the heat.
Mm-hmm.
It's not even that cold out. She just loves to feel the heat. Sometimes dogs are, they say they're man's best friend. They usually are. But see, if you do a dog dirty, they gonna do you dirty, apparently.
When you least expect it.
They're gonna wait. And you know what? If that happened, right? I bet you that dog was smart enough. This is how smart they are. They're probably like, look, I'm gonna get her right there. That boot's right there, and I know what's gonna happen. you know, if that's what happened. But I really think we need to. We need some good representation for the dog, and make sure the dog's name doesn't get out in the papers. I know how this is gonna go. Oh, poor dog.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-mm-mm.
So those three number might be doxed too.
Do what?
Her social security number might be doxed too.
The
Oh,
dog.
it should. They better not dox the dog's social security number. I swear. Look, telling you, better call PETA, SPCA, something. Whoever this person is, wherever they live, contact the local authorities. Mm-mm-mm. Our dog needs some help. Big time. Mm. Poor thing. I don't know. That's pretty low to even drag your animal into your shit, you know? Mm. Oh, people kick chicken? Oh, Tara, that's a huge mistake. Don't ever kick a chicken. I'm telling you. Future
Hey, has
picture.
anybody ever been chased by a geese?
Oh, yeah. But that's just because they want the whole loaf of bread. Yeah, filthy animal. I love that. We've already watched that movie. We watched the first one. Probably watch the second one this weekend. Yeah, Jane, that's exactly what my husband says. He don't like it because he don't like when something happens to him. Mm-mm-mm. I tell you, could you imagine walking out your front door? Picture it. Cornfield paradise. You simply walk out your front door, and all of a sudden, dogs beating you up and the chickens are pecking at you. Just attacked by all kinds of chickens. Mm-mm-mm.
Well,
Can you imagine?
word gets around when you start threatening chickens. They're gonna pass that along.
They're gonna get all their friends, and they're gonna say, let's go get her, get him, whoever's doing it, whoever's threatening to kick chickens. Chickens get even, honey. They don't have to go lower; they get even.
Mm-hmm.
They like to
They're
level the
gonna,
playing field.
they're gonna shit in your eggs.
Mm.
I crack myself up. Boom.
He who walks between the rows. Mm. Yeah, those little fainting goats are cute. They are. My kids wanted to get the pygmy goats. That's what they wanted.
They're so cute.
Hold on. I was just thinking.
I get to know.
Hey, good to know. How are you? Um, I'm just thinking. Imagine, chickens marching up, going, "We're getting them today." They said they was going to kick Sophie over there. We're going to go get them, right? And the rooster's coming too, because the rooster, well, they really good at getting you. Well, Imagine, if somebody said they were going to kick a chicken. I don't know who would say that, but imagine this particular person gets out, and here comes the marching field of soldier chickens, and they're going at their target. And then they see, because this person, they pull up in their car from the grocery store, right? And then they see this person has a pack of fried chicken, has a nice little pack of chicken legs, chicken wings. Y'all, them chickens are going full force. They're like, oh my gosh, she kicked them? Yeah, threatening to kick chickens. And now she's mutilated a bunch of our cousins. I can just see those little chickens just all mad as hell. Just, like they're already mad, but then like you just put them over the top. And of course, there's going to be an 18 pack of eggs out there, and they're going to be crushed up and crap. And so then they're like, "You're killing our babies. You've killed our cousins. Oh my gosh, it's bad." Mm-mm. Oh, that's good, Tara. See, you got to have friends, right? It was a gang initiation. Chicken got the dog. Gang worthy. Prove the gang worthy. They are training the weasel next week. They're gonna start a whole training session. They'll have the weasel. They're gonna have raccoons. And it'll be a nice array of animals. They're representing. They'll be representing. Mm. Man, I tell you what. I wonder whoever it was who got beat up by their dog twice. I hope they're okay. Yeah, there you go, Turtle. See, everybody should have friends that they consider. Look, I got friends up here on mute.
I'm muted because I'm coughing every breath.
Roxy, I did hear something. I'm sorry you're coughing. But, I did hear something about somebody. I don't remember who it was, but their dogs were eating chicken shit and lost their teeth. Hmm. I wonder if it's the same. Is it the same person who their dog beat them up? I mean, how would your dog beat you up if they're toothless? I mean, they didn't get their teeth in you. Apparently, don't have any teeth because they were eating chicken shit. I don't know. I'm confused. Interesting. Oh, that just proves for a better court case for the dog, doesn't it? It absolutely. Oh, that poor thing. This poor dog is going to go up there in front of the judge, toothless and everything. And he's going to say, "What happened to your teeth there, little man, or little girl, whatever it is?" And that poor dog is going to say, "She made me eat chicken shit, and I lost my teeth." Or whatever the dog's story is. Oh, it's a pineapple juice. I know, Nikita. I'm on a kick about the animals. I mean,
I wish I
I
had some turtle dove.
I grew up in a time when we had to read Animal Farm in school. I don't know if anybody else did, but we had to read Animal Farm, and it was a really political book, and it was all kinds of stuff. That exactly look, exactly right. Between litter boxes and chicken coops, we don't stand a chance, guys. Everybody, I mean, there's certain people that just dogs that just run around toothless, I guess. Toothless, digestive problems, allergies. I don't know. Mm-mm-mm. Sad, sad, sad. That's right, Eliza. That's right. I'm telling you. Apparently, if it's the same person, right? I mean, just assuming it is whoever that person is. She said, "Wait, they got beat up by a toothless shit eating dog, chicken shit eating dog." Yes, apparently so. If that's the truth, I think it's probably more falsely accusing your dog of something. I think is bullshit.
I mean, how does
Or
that come up at the vet? You know, the vet asks you what, you know.
maybe there was some chicken shit stuck to his gums or something. I don't know. Was your
Mhm.
dog been eating chicken shit? I don't know. Mm-mm-mm. Oh yeah. You know, Dream, you're right. They got horrible breath. You know when somebody says, "Man, your breath smells like shit." Well, I'm just saying that poor dog. Get little breath bones for them. You know, they have a different varieties, little greenies and stuff. You know, they've got
Mhm.
little chewies to help clean their teeth and. You know. Yes, please. Somebody drop PETA's link, please. PETA. PETA, go save PETA. PETA
Peter.
needs your help. PETA.
Oh,
I
Peter.
don't know what dog is, whatever her dog. But yeah, you will just say PETA because, you know, we don't want to dox the dog. I mean, it just, just so sad. Okay, so let me get this straight. The story goes that they fell on a steel-toed boot,
I think
right?
the busted lip was first. Tooth through the lip. I think
But
that was
there,
first.
there was a steel-toed boot that ended up the ass.
Or on the cheek.
Okay.
I don't know. Yeah.
Well, I there was something about I don't know. I don't know. I didn't look. I'm just wondering where the hell was the other boot? Was that on your chicken kicking foot or what? I mean, did you boot up to go kick the chickens and this is what happened? And you lost your balance and fell over and now you're blaming your dog? Sober up before you try to put on a boot to go kick chickens. Maybe that would help. Oh, people eating tasty animals. I might. That's what they're protesting, I suppose. I don't know. Either way, that's who I think we're supposed to call for the dog. Mm. I can hear it now. I bet you. Somebody be like, "Oh my gosh." I mean, whoever the person is, I'm sure, you know, they would probably be like, "Oh yeah, sure." They're calling PETA on me now. 1-800 PETA save a dog. Mm. That's true, Liza. Maybe you slipped on the chicken shit. Maybe you should have had both boots on. You wouldn't have fallen and had one up your arse. Either way, there were some animals being abused, I do think. Look, and then she sure it was a steel-toed boot and not a corn on the cob.
I don't know.
I'm just saying, whoever it is, I mean, they could probably be confused, you know? I mean, yeah, Nation posted something about SUV-sized drones. Oh, yeah. Over there in New Jersey. We were watching that earlier.
Yeah,
Weird.
but there's a
Charlie Gerald, I can't hear you if you're talking. She gone. Anybody else here? Because I don't hear. There you are. I
can you
hear
hear
something.
me now? No.
Yeah, there you go.
When my screen goes off and I'm on StreamYard, You can't hear me. This stupid.
Yeah.
No, I was saying that they have a camera. Somebody had a camera set up just recording the sky over the water in New
Mm-hmm.
Jersey. And there's shit out there, y'all.
It's something.
That air
Yeah.
traffic control playing too.
Yeah. And there was some weird, and I guess it was one of the drones or something, flew around, and then all of a sudden something came on the screen and was going in a circle real fast. We're like, oh my gosh! Charlie girl said, "Never mind, it's this cursor." I know.
I
Okay.
was like, oh my god, that one's green and it's in the shape of a an arrow.
What? Yeah, Rhonda said they could see it. They have them in Connecticut too.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's New York, I think Maine, Connecticut, New Jersey.
Probably Massachusetts.
Yeah.
I bet they all can see them.
Mm-hmm.
They're all close together, you know.
Which, think about it, they're all right there at the ocean.
Mm-hmm. Rhode Island.
Mm-hmm. It's cray
Drink that.
cray, turtle dove. You need to check it out. Oh,
Oh,
one
one
crash
crash.
today.
What? I didn't hear
They
that.
hit it.
Okay, yeah, do your whoop look. They say they're not a threat, but they don't know what they are, blah, 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 but then they know what size they are. Huh? How do you know what size it is? I don't know.
Exactly.
Yeah, they should be honest if they don't know. If you don't know what it is, and find out. What? And why can't they find out? Are they too scared to send the jets in?
Well, and they say they don't want to shoot them down because of the size. You know what could happen. Well, they fly over the water too, so wait till it gets over the water and then shoot it down.
Right? I mean, hopefully there's no people in there, beings or anything. Mhm. Maybe it's just a bunch of chickens up there flying around trying to plan the attack. Far enough
Chickens
away.
in outer space.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. Yeah, Eliza, they probably do know exactly what they are.
Yes,
They're
they
just like,
do. They're crazy to think that they want us to believe that they don't know what it is, and they're just sitting there not trying to figure it out or nothing. Bullshit.
mm. Yeah, I don't know. They're just. That's just weird. I don't know. I mean, hey, it's just kind of like the balloon things that were flying around. What the hell? Like little hot air balloons, what? I mean, that's just. It's a balloon. A balloon? Okay.
I hadn't heard that, turtle dove.
I don't know. I mean, if it's the government doing it, I mean, what are they trying to? I don't know. It's just weird. And I'm just thinking, that whole thing with the balloons they were shooting down, all that other crap. Remember, they had said they were from China. All I could think is, okay, look, we got jets, we got all this stuff, and the best you could do is a balloon that you send over from China. A balloon? I don't know. A little sketchy there. It's almost as believable as somebody's dog beating them up twice and making sure they landed on a steel-toed boot right up the ass. I'm just saying. Yeah, Turtle, it is pretty. I mean, I don't know. And I swear they've been talking about the drones. When did they first start talking about it, though? Because I don't want to say I heard something about it prior to this.
Well, there's a scientist I watched today,
Mm-hmm.
And he predicted what's going on now. And it had something to do with Trump meeting with, what's his name? Joe Rogan. Don't know why those two are significant, but he predicted it like months ago.
Hmm.
It's a very interesting video.
Good night, I'll have to watch it. I don't know.
Good night, Roxy.
I don't know. You put Joe Rogan and Trump in the same sentence and then try and say it's drones and this, that, and the other. I don't know. Elon Musk would be a little bit more believable, in my opinion. I mean, there's this guy out there shooting rockets and stuff into the air. Well, I don't know. I mean, money will get you anything, you know? Hmm. Oh, and that's like, okay, the whole money situation, right? I'm just saying, as an example. You know, I don't know who it could be. You know, it could be anybody. Use your imagination. You pick somebody, okay? P. Diddy, right? Old Sean Combs, Puff
Mhm.
Daddy, whatever. All the trouble he's into now. Think about it. He started out somewhere, right? He wasn't born into this, right? So he started out low man on the totem pole. And he earned, made his money. Money made him every bit of money he made, the worse he got.
Yep.
Okay. So he started out with a little bit of porn, maybe a little bit of whatever. And more money he makes, oh, I can step this up and I can do this. So then he gets into paying for, favors, so to speak, and then he makes more money and he has these elaborate parties and pay people to shut up and pay people to go along with it because money talks, right? Till you make so much money that you do unspeakable things. I just wonder if Dad there, if he started out by kicking chickens and getting beat up by his dog. I'm just saying. It's just like you can see, when you say there's correlation with certain stories, certain situations, you can see and you think, you know what? If you had money like Puff Daddy did, you'd be doing the same damn thing. You're starting out like him, but you ain't gonna make no money. Well, at least he did. Look, he increased his income. He didn't, use it for evil purposes, but he increased his income. At least he wasn't trying to chop his income off and say, I don't need to make money, So there's that. Yeah, money is the root of, I'm telling you, you got to have money to survive. Well, it depends on what you consider survival, I guess, Most people want to live in a structure of some kind that they've got to pay for. Most people want to have electricity, running water. These are things that we consider necessities. You got to have money to get all that and to provide for your family, to buy food. You can grow your own food, but you either have to buy the seed or you have to buy the food to get the seed originally, right? Unless, I guess, maybe if you were to go and steal somebody's veggie plants or something, maybe you could do that. I don't know. But ultimately, you'd have to have money to at least start your own garden.
Sorry
What's to
about
do
that,
with
y'all.
What? You're fine.
Barking. Oh my God, she's got such a ferocious. How do you say that? Ferocious bark, and it scares the shit out of me every time she does it, and I end up screaming along with her.
She got you barking too.
She does. Mm-hmm.
Well, ask her what she thinks about this whole framing the dog and blaming the dog for shit, you know?
Okay, I will. I'll get back to you on it though.
Yeah,
She's in
get back to
timeout right now.
Oh, yeah. Well, let her calm down first, and then
Yeah.
I don't know. You may want to ask her after she goes home. Give her a call because you don't want to rile her up. You know, she might be
Right.
upset. You
hmm
know.
Yeah, she's upset. Her parents aren't here, and she's gonna be with me all weekend, so she's kind of butthurt about that.
Uh,
Although she does love coming to see Grandma, don't you? Every time I say Grandma, she turns her head sideways.
she does. So, oh yeah, I love Ulta. She's right. I love it. Ulta said, "Watch it, Charlie girl. She'll beat you up."
Well, I'm talking about my grand dog.
Yeah, it's a dog. Apparently, dogs are going crazy out on these YouTube streets. Okay.
Yeah.
You want to take this time now, take this opportunity to put away your steel-toed boots. Just
Look,
saying.
she's got a bark collar that they put on her, and
Uh,
uh, they forgot the remote, so I'm using one of my little remotes for my Roku, and all I had is
uh,
point it at her, and she lays down.
oh, good. You don't have to use the collar.
No, they don't ever use it on her, and hers is just a beep one too. It like vibrates and beeps. It don't.
Oh,
It's not a. Did I say shock collar? A bark collar.
that's what you. Yeah, but I was thinking shock because yeah.
Yeah, no, they don't. This one don't shock. Just it vibrates and beeps.
Mm, yeah. I don't know. I mean,
Turtle dove. I don't know if that one does or not.
she should.
And I'm just fine not knowing.
Well, I don't know. I mean, if somebody were to have a bark collar, if a human were to have a bark collar on, especially with just a beeper or vibration one, look, I don't even want to go there because I don't want to know where the hell they'd put it. Okay. But I'm just thinking you got to be sober enough to pay attention to the beeps. I'm just saying, whoever it is, if they're under the influence of anything, they may not. A little beep, beep, and vibration may not do
Well,
anything
she
for
heard
them.
the phone ringing, so
Oh, people can hear the phone. Yeah, you hear the phone ringing, you might hear the other. Oh, and that is a good thing. You know what? I mean, you get one of those little bark collars, and we need to do this. And we can merchandise it. We can merchandise it, and it's not a bark collar.
yeah,
It's a
bullshit
wake
collar.
collar. Wake up. You hear? Wake up. Are you on the verge of falling asleep?
Down.
You could do that. I mean,
It's supposed to be a fourth a cup.
mm.
A cup. That's not right.
Eliza. Look, James said, Eliza, does that liquid work you add to the water for the breath? For the dogs. That's true, Eliza. I mean, and Lord forbid, Eliza, don't encourage a dog to eat the chicken shit just to experiment and see if it works against, chicken shit breath. Lord have mercy. There's probably people out there who would do it too. Here, eat this and we'll see if this breath freshener works for you. Mm-mm-mm. Right, Turtle Dove? All day long. Could you imagine? Ooh. Man, some people, if they had a shot collar like that, by the end of the day, it'd be smoking. Imagine just whoosh, smoke coming out of it. You have to have the ultimate shot collar, the most durable one. You'd have to create that too. Mm-mm-mm. I'm still envisioning the little chickens going in there with those little, you know how they fix cockfights and stuff, and they put the little razor things on their little paws, on their little claws, you know,
Mm-hmm.
and all these chickens just walking up like that, badass. And every once in a while, you know, in the old westerns, they have them and they make the little ching ching noise, you know. Could you imagine just a whole army of chickens coming at you with the little clink clink noises? You know, it'd be like a symphony going. Oh, her breath's fishy. Yeah, I think I could handle a more fishy breath than a poop breath. Oh, there you go, turtle dove. Yeah, that'd be one way to stay away from that stuff, wouldn't it? Don't eat that. Or if you reach for your med cabinet, you know, shock you every time. Never mind, I don't need to take that now. I don't need to get high off of that. I'll skip it, you know. Anti-medication, Kala. Or anti-unneeded medications, we should say. But they would have to detect whether they need the medication or not, you know. Be a little tricky there. But we need to get on it and get PETA over there because I do think somebody's setting up their dog. And that was somebody on the YouTube streets, right?
Yep.
Sleep study on Jenna. I know she's muted too. I wonder if she may have fallen asleep. Or is she on the phone? She probably sleeping, Charlie girl. She probably sound asleep, knocked out. Sleep. Yeah, I gotta get in here because I gotta get my. I see the baklava is cooled off enough to wrap it up and put it up. You know,
You got to do what?
wrap up. See if it's cooled off enough now to put the wrap the baklava up
Mm-hmm.
so that it's. I don't want to have it exposed to the elements all night.
Right.
Let me see. Oh, it's still warm on the bottom.
Do you have one of those cooling racks?
Yeah, but
you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I'm not gonna put it all out of the glass pan though.
Huh?
Oh, I'm not gonna take it all out of the pan. I wanted to leave it all in the pan.
No. I'm talking about I've got a Pampered Chef. It's like not wrought iron, but coated whatever. And it's got legs that fold down. And so it's called a cooling shelf or whatever. And you put, and so then there's air under it. So it cools faster.
Yeah. I use that. I've got a cookie rack like that. Pretty much. I use it for cookies and stuff, you know.
Yeah.
Didn't think about ever putting my pan up there though. That's a good idea. It's good though. When it cools off more, it'll be better. Oh, Shrek is on. They just put some bracelets on him. And all I can think is shot collars. Oh, I'll send you the recipe, Turtle Dog. It's easy. It's pretty easy as long as you keep your phyllo covered up. I tried to unmute her, but it won't let me because she muted herself. That's messed up. Charlie girl muted too. I can't unmute any of them. Oh my goodness. Anyways, she probably
I'm
should. She
sorry.
probably. No, you're fine. You're fine. Charlie girl, I think Jenna's knocked out cold probably,
Yeah.
or she stepped away from the phone, not even paying attention, which
She's
could be.
probably multitasking.
She probably is. Oh yeah, well, we always got recipe because we're always cooking.
Oh yeah.
Mhm. Always something going on. Something getting made all the time. I need to do the banana bread cookies. I need to make some of those.
Yeah.
Of course, the kids are like, "Oh, you're gonna start making Christmas, fudge and all that." And I'm like, "Look, I got a gingerbread house competition. I gotta win.
That's priority.
I ain't got time for none of the other stuff." Of course, I'm just thinking too. If I was thinking about trying to do a dry run on the gingerbread house.
hmm
I thought, if it works, then I would just use that one and not worry about it. And I thought, well, no, I can't do it this weekend because the grandbabies are here, and I will have nothing to build a house with.
Right. Turtle Dove, what do you normally fix on Christmas Day? Oh, a trifle. What
Those
kind?
are good too. Look good.
I've got one that, oh my gosh, so good. It's got angel food cake, vanilla pudding, strawberries, blueberries, I think cream cheese, and powdered sugar. And you just layer, no, ma'am.
Do you see it?
Huh? Oh, hang on. Mmm,
Hey,
beautiful.
it's good. I mean, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Very nice.
Gingerbread house is on the 21st, correct?
Yes.
Jenna's handler silenced Jenna. Well, as always, the way it should be. Huh? Yeah, 21st, 8 p.m. Central. First, second, third prizes. Everything got to be edible except for the base. Now, I don't know how good that is, considering apparently chicken shit is edible. Y'all just, just, try to be kind with what you're using. Man.
Well, apparently wallpaper is edible because my mama said that when I was a baby that I peeled wallpaper off the wall and ate it. That explains a lot, don't it? She said I'd wake her up saying, "Milk, mama, milk." She said, "Because you
You was
peeled that damn
thirsty.
wallpaper."
You was thirsty after eating that. Nobody can blame you for that.
So I guess it's all relative,
Hmm. Oh yeah, Elon Musk will save the day. Grab them out of the air by hand. Yeah, we're gonna get them drones.
Yeah, you can. You can have props.
But they gotta be edible, right?
No, mm-mm. Just the actual house itself
Oh,
has to be edible.
Eliza said, only the base cannot be food. Everything else has to be edible.
And that's part of the house. She said that anything outside of the house would Doesn't have to be edible. Because somebody was asking about using Lincoln logs, like to make like a fire. Liza, you still in here?
I don't know. All right, Donald says that the government don't know them, pal, them damn.
Nikita wants to know what you just showed.
That's baklava. First time I made that, but boy, I tell you what, it tastes good. Thank you,
Eliza,
Eliza. No, don't Eliza her.
I'm
This
telling
was
you, I'm going back. I am going to go back and look at
you
that
go
Eliza.
back and read it.
I'm
You go
telling
ahead.
you.
No, she did not.
Mm-mm.
Mm-mm. Everything has to be edible, but the base.
I know what I heard. Dre, just get you some Teddy Grahams and put some kind of string candy for hair.
What are you string candy for hair? What you talking about?
She
That poor little teddy bear
wanted
must have
to
been.
have a Barbie as a prop.
Well, now Barbies are made of plastic, and you can eat plastic. I mean, just make a Barbie out of Rice Krispie treats. A little round ball for the head. You can use this, licorice or something for the hair.
Thank you. I couldn't think of what licorice was called.
Yeah,
Or
make a
what
mold.
would be cute? That Hubba Bubba shredded bubble gum. That'd be cute hair.
Oh, it would be darling. Oh, it'd be so Barbie. Get it in Barbie pink. You'll be good to go. You got issues over there. Ooh, yeah, there's a bad echo.
Still?
No, it's done now.
Oh, I had to unplug my charger and put it on another device.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Barbie doll cookie cutter house.
You could also always say that your Barbie doll is Amish, and then you don't have to have a face.
But you don't have to worry about the hair either. Just get a little hat for it.
That's true.
That's just easy.
Yep.
Get some fruit roll up, mold it, and make a little hat out of it. It'll work. All kinds of things are at our disposal. It's just you get pricey if you're not careful.
Yep.
The guy, can you imagine we're gonna go in the store and get all this crap, and then gonna be like, "You hungry? You got a sweet tooth, don't you? Let me mind your business. Mind your business. Don't worry about what I'm doing." Oh gosh. Oh well, that
Your plans have been foiled, Dree.
what's the matter? What's the
She
matter?
said she had a plan for her trap house. She was going to have a Barbie hoe.
You got the Barbie hole and Lifesaver Glory hole. I was thinking. Oh my goodness. Okay. Well, I guess I'm excited to do gingerbread house, whatever it may be. Who knows? It could be a variety of things, really.
That doesn't surprise me, Alta. This whole damn world's gone mad.
What? Look, what are you talking about? These women are in love with the guy who unalived the CEO. What? Well, I mean, look, Scott Peters, Susan Smith. I mean, there's a whole bunch of people. It's like, like they're famous because they did a horrible crime and they're in jail for life. They're in prison, Mm-mm-mm. You know what? Okay. Of course they want him out of the prison. They don't want P. Diddy there. No telling what the heck he's doing to them. That's bad when the prisoners say he's too much, he's got to go. That's probably why.
Mm-hmm.
That's bad. All right, Charlie girl, you ready to end this? Because
Mm-hmm.
a little bit of stuff I got to get done.
Yepper.
Not sure how that. I wonder if that movie's on a loop or something.
What?
Shrek.
Oh, I couldn't hear what they were saying.
Well, it's still on, so I'm just trying to figure out how it is it's still playing. You know what I mean? It should have already been done, and it should be floating up there of, you know what I mean.
Yeah. All right, everybody. Good night. Have a good evening. We'll see you tomorrow.
Yep. All right, love you.
Love
All right,
you.
guys, thank you for joining us. Remember, gingerbread house competition. If you want to join us, you can make a gingerbread house, or you can just come along and help us judge them. So thank you guys for joining us tonight. Watch out for the dogs going crazy. Stay safe, guys. We don't know who will get hit with any kind of issue with that. So y'all have a great night, and we will chat with y'all later. Bye.
Yeah, I will always be a warrior. You can't stop me, you can't stop me now. Yeah, I will always be a warrior. You can't lock me, you can't lock me down. I will not lay down my arms. Ready to be covered in scars. 'Cause I will always be a warrior. Late nights, get lost, hard work, the cost. Can't quit, can't stop. This world all cut off. Don't have time to waste, not now. Need to find a way to get out. 'Cause I'm gone in deep. Get lost in the weeds. You know it's all about the conquest. What's next? You gotta put the work in like you're obsessed. Think about what you want, what's your future? What kind of person would it take to seduce her? So what's next? Be obsessed with winning and your success. Make progress, this life is never promised. So feel blessed, live life, don't be too cautious. Trust the process. In too deep, I'll never quit. I wanna see this through. Yeah, I'm all in, and I will hold my head up high. Got what it takes to fight and survive. Yeah, I will always be a warrior. You can't stop me, you can't stop me now. Yeah, I will always be a warrior.